Hi my dears, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. I'm so happy you clicked on this video. I hope you like it and we'll give it a thumbs up and we'll consider subscribing if you haven't already. Our first meal this week. When I saw this recipe, I thought it would be a yummy alternative to traditional chili dogs. All I'm going to do is I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 375. I am going to grease my pan with some non-stick cooking spray. And then I'm going to put half of this can of chili at the bottom of my pan. Then I'm going to roll my hot dogs in some, oh, I forgot. My hot dogs are still in the freezer, or in the fridge. Okay, hot dogs. So I'm going to start by putting half of this can of chili in the bottom of my dish. Then I'm going to roll my hot dogs in some of these crescent rolls, put them on top of the chili. Then I'm going to bake it for 25 minutes. Then 20 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out, put the rest of the chili and some cheese on top, and then bake it for another 10 minutes. I have 4 hot dogs, so I'm just gonna cut into 4. And the hot dogs are in there. And I'm just gonna lay them in the chili. And they're in the chili. Now we're gonna bake them for 20 minutes, 375. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Then I added some more chili on top and sprinkled it with some cheese. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, counting down.
And here it is out of the oven. Cheese is melted nicely. Here it is all served up. My husband's getting out the last little bits. I made a mess as usual. Looks delicious. For tonight's dinner, we are making buffalo chicken pizza. So I just started by putting 2 chicken breasts in my crock pot with a half a cup of chicken broth. And we're just gonna cook that on low for 8 hours. The chicken is cooked, so I'm just going to shred it up. This is the pizza crust I'm going to use. I'm just gonna preheat my oven to 450 and I'm gonna put my pizza stone in the oven to warm up. That's gonna warm up with the oven. And I'm gonna cut up some onion, get the cheese out to assemble the pizza. Oh, and the buffalo sauce, of course. Do a layer of buffalo sauce. Some mozzarella. Now some shredded chicken. And I'm just gonna sprinkle some Italian seasoning. Now I'm gonna add some onion. Now the onion's on, I'm gonna add some more mozzarella. When the oven has done preheating, I'm gonna stick it in there at 450 for 15 minutes. And here it is out of the oven. And here it is served up with Parmesan cheese. For tonight's dinner, I have some leftover chicken here from our buffalo chicken pizzas last night. So I'm just gonna warm this up, add some taco seasoning and some green chilies. I'm gonna roll them up into, or the chicken up into a tortilla. I have 3 different cheeses here. Some salsa verde, some Mexi Melty, and some mozzarella cheese. I wanna use these 2 up. And so I'm just gonna put all 3 of them into a bowl and then just put it onto the tortillas with the chicken mixture. Spray with some cooking spray and air fry them. So I'm just gonna start by heating up the leftover chicken from last night with the taco seasoning and the green chilies. I only used 2 chicken breasts in my crock pot that I shredded up for the pizza, and this is what's left. That made a lot of chicken. I'm just gonna let that warm through. I'm gonna heat up some tortillas on this burner. But first, I'm going to preheat my air fryer. 400 degrees for 5 minutes. And I'm just gonna add the cheeses, the rest of this Mexi Melty. Some mozzarella. I was gonna add some of this salsa verde one too, but that looks like enough cheese, and this one isn't even open yet, so that'll be enough. Now I'm just gonna start. How many did you want, honey? Huh? Right. My air fryer is warmed. Okay, now I'm gonna spray them. Actually, I'm gonna spray the air fryer first. I'm gonna spray these this side and then put this side down. Now I'm gonna spray this side. It only fit 3, so I'm gonna have to do 2 by themselves. 10 minutes and then flip them. I'm not gonna flip them because they're toasting up nice on this side too. Now I'm just gonna do the same to the last 2. There's mine. I added onion, lettuce, sour cream, and guacamole, and then some of this cilantro lime sauce. And then here's my husband's. He did sour cream, then lettuce, then the guacamole, and some hot sauce, while the other two are cooking. For tonight's dinner, we are having Sloppy Joe sliders. I'm just gonna fry up the ground turkey, because I'm making it with ground turkey, not ground beef. So I'm gonna fry this up, cook it through, add this sauce, cut the buns in half, put the Sloppy Joe mixture on the buns. Then I'm going to heat up some of this Velveeta cheese with a little bit of milk, and then pour it on top of the Sloppy Joe mixture. Then put the tops on and bake them. Voila, that's it. Easy peasy, but yummy. I'll show you what it looks like. Now to heat up the Velveeta. My oven is preheating, 375. Now the meat has browned up, I'm going to add the sandwich. I suck at cutting the rolls. Oh well. Okay, now I'm just gonna pour the Sloppy Joe mixture. I have some onion here left over that I cut up, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. Now the cheese sauce. And I'm going to put the tops on. See? I suck at cutting these. Not good. I'm just gonna sprinkle the tops with a little bit of Italian seasoning. Some people use melted butter and mix it together, and I've done that before, but I don't feel like butter. And then a little bit of garlic powder. Now they're gonna go in the oven for 20 minutes. And here they are, fresh out of the oven. They look and smell delicious. They were in there for 20 minutes. And my dears, that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Again, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. And I will see you next week. Bye.